This question is focusing on modern technology and entertainment. The actual question says, identify and explain 5 ways in which modern technology has increased entertainment in sport. There are 5 marks available, and again, you need to make 5 different points in order to obtain the maximum number of marks with this. So let's get into it. These questions, or this answer they're very, very similar in terms of what I'm about to show you and give you, but please be aware that there is a distinction and you need to make these distinctions in crafting your response. So the first one is action replays. Now, action replays literally says what it is. It's replaying the action. So if we use football as an example, we'll use women's football and a striker has scored a fantastic goal, then we want to see that again. And so modern technology allows that to be played over and over again. Action replay, very, very straightforward. Coupled with that is the advancement in technology of the number of camera angles, the number of cameras that are present in high level sport. So if we use rugby as an example, we have multiple camera angles, which means that we can see and appreciate the level of skill of a particular pass, a tackle, a decision, a kick, a try, whatever it might be, from many different camera angles. And the greater the number of camera angles, the more entertaining potentially it can be, because we can see from different points of view how clever or how good that particular move was. Coupled together with that as well is the advancement in technology of slow motion technology. So again, not only are we watching it again, action replay, not only are we watching it from different angles, but it's also being slowed down for us, which means that we again can have a greater appreciation and entertained about how good and how clever that particular piece of action was. I'm thinking of Ronaldo scoring an overhead kick in a European Championship game a few years ago, and that was played from different angles, slow motion, slowed down, just to really get that appreciation of how fantastic that particular piece of movement was. So slow motion technology is our third point. Now, in terms of entertainment as well, technology has allowed for or enabled improved analysis. Now, if you watch sport regularly, and football's a prime example for this, you will see that there are lots of stats, lots of statistics, lots of the technology allows individuals to be highlighted with a little kind of spotlight over them, or tracking, so you can move them around, you can see where they've moved from, you've got heat maps, etc. You've got all sorts of different technology that allows an improvement of analysis, and often that comes from our last point, which is through punditry. Now, punditry means, or a pundit, let's look at that first, is someone who describes, talks about, analyzes the performance. Often they talk about, those are the ones who are being interviewed before the match. They talk about the match at half time. Sometimes they come on their voice during the game and they give their point of view, and they will analyze what's happened at the end of the match as well. So punditry, the pundits are usually ex-professionals, so they've been there before, they understand what is required. They're often high achieving performers, so they're kind of valid in their authority in terms of what they're saying, and therefore they can add a degree of entertainment as well, often because they might be quite controversial. They might say things just, if you like, to poke the fire a little bit, say, I'm not sure I agree with that, or say something quite controversial. If you've watched Roy Keane on Sky Sports, you'll be aware of the things that he says, which may be a little bit out there. So you've got 5 things here: action replay, multiple camera angles, slow motion technology, improved analysis, and punditry. If you can remember all of those and talk about them as I have done, then you're well on your way to scoring highly in this question. Good luck with it.